Okay, so you saw me build the rotors yesterday, and they turned out pretty nice. If you look, you can see that they poke out a little bit. I'm pretty sure I did that on purpose whenever I printed or designed these. So it makes me wonder how they'll do. See, there's plenty of room on there. But now, one of the things I just noticed. Well, here, I'll show you this real quick. See, they lock into place through their magnetic attraction. But one of the things I noticed about the PETG, and I don't know if it's going to show up on the video, but it kind of has a dish to it. So I don't know how it's going to affect the actual assembly. I think it'll make it a little bit tighter, but this has to be shimmed anyway. And most importantly, okay, I wanted to say I used the epoxy to glue these on with. I used the 2-part epoxy. And the first go around, it was really smooth. But then I mixed the second batch and it was like really gooey. It was terrible. But it seems like they turned out really good and they're fused in there. Something else I forgot to do. Well, that one's got a blob on it. I might have to see if I can get that off of there. And I got sidetracked in what I was saying. They're all in there really tight. Oh, I forgot to buff down the outer edge. I like to take a wire brush and buff them down. But that's one of those things I always forget also. So these turned out really nice. I'm really happy with them. And this, you can even see daylight in some of them. But this is the winding that exploded. And I wanted to have a little bit of an explanation real quick about that. Because what it is, the best way to describe it is, okay, the coil was one long wire, you know, and I wound the coil. I wound the coil on the bobbin to get it the right size. Then I unwrapped the whole thing and I cut it in half. And then I took that and I put those two halves together. Okay, so that actually quadruples the power when you calculate it out. So that's why, besides the poor rotor design I had, that's one of the reasons that it exploded. But this, I just used super glue, and you can still see my cellophane or plastic wrap still glued onto it. That'll be okay. It may make a little noise, but I think it'll be okay. But that super glue really holds these in here real good, really well. And I'm going to have to work on this a little bit more to get that, try to glue them in. You see I got these little grooves in there, little wires to go in. I think I'm really happy with this motor here and the way it has turned out. It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to finishing it, putting it together. So there you go. Let's see if we're under 3 minutes.